I know everything about you. I'll remember the things you tell me forever. And I like you because you're always sad. I just really like your voice. It makes me very happy when I hear it.
And as most of you all may know, and if you do not know, this is your reminder. Next week is Valentine's Day. But this week, we're actually going to talk about modern love, or what comes before it, the dating pool, and why it's so important. Today we have with us,
Hi. Hi, I'm Don Del Cielo. I am a beauty blogger and leftist social commentator.
Could you put your mic to your shirt?
Oh. Sorry. I don't know, I'm awesome. I'm a socialist. Medicare for all.
Hi, I'm Talisa. I am 30. I bake custom birthday cakes, dip strawberries, occasions by Talisa. And I'm a mom of 4. That's a job within itself. I also am a baker at a restaurant.
And we have a male with us, along with these two divas.
My name is Dimitri Kraft. I'm a stand-up comic. I'm also an atheist and skeptic, kind of a weirdo kind of. I don't know. Whatever you want to put it.
Okay. So a beauty guru, a baker, and a weirdo.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But we're actually here to talk about the dating pool. But before I start, be sure to follow us on Anchor and CT Time on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. Okay. First question. Of course, my producer has us jumping in there, just feet first. Feet first.
I think jumped in head first.
Actually, we're skipping it. I'm not jumping in feet first with them. What is your obvious toxic trait?
My obvious toxic trait?
So, because we're entering the dating pool, so let's just be real with ourselves for 3 seconds before we get there.
Probably that I overthink everything. I overthink like the little since I study language. I think why are you saying bad phrasing? What is that supposed to be? Like that tone of your text, I'm toxic, I guess.
What was the question again?
What's your obvious toxic trait?
Oh man, shit, what is that? I guess I'm not the type to really trust anybody, so I always assume that some crazy is going on.
So also overthinking.
Overthink things. It'd be like that, yeah. But when I catch on to it, and that's just what it is sometimes.
You said me too to that one. So
Yeah. I think that I think a little bit of everyone's guilty of, you want things your way. Bossy, I guess we were just talking about bossy parents. Yeah, I'm a bossy parent. I like things my way. I mean, everybody likes things their way.
That is true.
She asked us earlier before we actually started rolling, but I do want to say, can everybody just say their signs? I'm a Virgo, and I am a proud Virgo. I think I personified the Virgo almost. But what's your sign?
An Aquarius.
An Aquarius?
Same.
And you're a Capricorn?
Yeah, Capricorn's an Aquarius moon.
So Earth supremacy. Okay. She gets it. I feel it. Same type of energy though,
I'm a Libra.
A Libra.
Okay. Okay.
Libra. Okay, what is the sign that you feel like you can't date?
Gemini. Oh my gosh. They have traumatized me. Oh my gosh. Because those are exes or both Gemini men. So I'm I can never trust Gemini. Never come near me, Gemini men. Never again. Yeah, so those are traumatizing. You're just thinking.
Do you think with that?
I think that my number one answer to that would be the Scorpio, because there was a Scorpio in my life that
I would say like what would disqualify a sign is just keep running into that sign and the same thing happening over and over.
Yeah.
So that's
I don't really have, I don't really have like a definite answer for that.
You can't cut off all Scorpios.
Right. But that messed me up in all kinds of ways. So
it was Libra magnet, I just feel. But I am.
Mine, I can't date my own sign. I mean, even though I don't believe in that, but for real, I mean, like, I dated, my ex was terrible. Like, she was a bad person. And it fucked me up.
Y'all are very decisive. So both men and women are like that. You like men and women are both very decisive. So, I mean, it's like you're just sitting there like, what's going to happen? We don't know because they decide.
I mean, yeah. That's bad time. Real bad time. That's actually.
So I think you can't date like two Capricorns though. Like they're both like headstrong and really.
But what would be your type though?
My type?
I'm not talking about sign.
Like of dating people?
Okay, just list 4 things.
I like someone who's funny. Someone who I don't know is like lefty, like leftist. Because like politics matter. Like okay, like you need to believe that people are more important than profit. That's personally how I feel. And then like someone who's funny, like who can hold a conversation with you, like because like if you can't like you have to have like a life purpose in my mind, like everyone does, and then like if you can't like hold a conversation, I'm just like okay, no, get away from me, like dead on arrival.
I feel like I should have asked him first.
Oh,
What's up?
What is your type?
What's my type?
Because she set a bar high, like. Do you care about a girl's political views?
Not really.
You're not gonna be mad like this one day. She's just like, man, make America great again. You're not gonna be upset.
Let's put it like this. I've dated like hardcore Christians turning to hardcore atheists when I'm young.
oh,
So I mean, like,
they converted.
yeah, I guess I'm a converter box over here.
Do you think that men just approach relationships differently because, like, a woman will change instantly for you? If you're like, most women, I don't know, younger women.
Yeah, but the younger women though, like me, I'm looking like no. I heard to give to after 2 days.
Because I'm familiar with everybody has that girlfriend that every boyfriend that she gets, that's her personality.
Oh yeah,
Like she never smoked before, and now all of a sudden she's Bob Marley and all this other stuff. Or like, oh, you like sushi now? Like like those type of people.
Mm-hmm.
They just like blend into all their boyfriends.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have like a story or anything like that?
In real life, I'm thinking of Ann Perkins from the Parks and Rec. That's how she is. But in real life, I mean, I had like I guess an ex friend from high school who like was completely like meshed herself into like her cousin's family. Is now like super Christian and super like conservative. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is weird. This is weird.
Yeah.
They didn't like her at first because she was like she's half black and they're all white. So like I'm like, why would you try to appease this rich family? Like, I don't get it, but it's your life, I guess. Oh, weird choice, but it's your life. So.
I guess so. Bringing it back up to rain.
To rain?
No, to rain.
Okay.
The king of calm over here.
What's up?
Put me on the spot. Have you guys ever had any one night stands? I'm so awkward. I'm the wrong person.
I mean, I can talk like a couple.
More than a few.
Cynthia, do you feel like that has gone up since Tinder and like social media?
I've never used Tinder before.
Really?
And the only people I met off of OnlyFans, like the couple of times I ever downloaded it because I was bored as hell, they were awful.
Like, okay, so how does that actually work, like meeting somebody on OnlyFans?
No, not OnlyFans. Oh my gosh, did I say OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, how did you say that? I don't have an OnlyFans.
So you don't know Tinder's plenty of fish and maybe OnlyFans.
Promise.
It's like a dating website that you can download on your phone. A lot of people in this new generation, or I don't know, because I don't know. It's like this is a whole variety.
Honestly, they all the dating apps disappointed me. Like, just to be honest with you, like I've tried Hinge, disappointment.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Disappointment.
I never used Tinder
Really?
No.
I'm about to ask you a question. So have you ever used Tinder and all that other stuff?
Yeah.
So when you download it, what's your sole purpose?
Getting some money. Like, I'm serious. Like, that's what I'm here for. Like, why would y'all act like we ain't here for this? Like, I don't know what we showed up this classroom for. Now, don't nobody want to do this out. What's the problem?
Have you ever met somebody on there that you would consider that you really want to be with?
Oh, yeah, it was one girl a couple years ago. I went to high school with her. I think they fired her too.
Did you only respect her in that way because you previously knew her?
Yeah. I mean,
okay. Here for honesty. So when you guys download it, what's your sole purpose?
I usually just I'm bored. And I see how quickly I can match up with someone. So, I mean, because the ghost of guy will just swipe right on everybody. And I still see, I don't know. I just get bored. I don't know. No one would be original anymore. They're all kind of just horny.
I haven't used that in a long time. I said, my
would you trust that a guy would be trying to find a relationship, finding him on there?
On Tinder or Cheese Butter Black now? Maybe on Hinge or Match, maybe. But on Tinder, no. For sure. Tinder, for sure. No, they're trying to hook up.
So, you laughed. Do you view them all as the same thing?
I mean, hookup is a hookup. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? You're doing it. If his brother is on the street, hey, what's up? You need $40 for it's
okay. What I was really asking is do you treat women that you meet on the street differently than you would treat a dating app, or your expectations for your meetup, or you meeting them after you scheduled the meeting? Okay. You meet a woman. Will you swipe right on Tinder or whatever, and you meet up with that person? The expectations of that versus getting a girl's number on the street and deciding to meet up with her.
I mean, again, like I said before, we came to this classroom for an assignment. Why are we not taking it?
I don't know.
So, I mean, if that's not what happens, it's just, we going to play patty cake, watch a movie, you bounce. Simple. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this question.
I know for gay men, partners definitely they're dating, they're hookup app. You go on there to find some man butt. And then the next day, for lesbians, I guess there's her, and you could get it could be some of the things.
She put us on. I gotta Google half this stuff, y'all. She definitely put us on her. But go ahead.
But yeah, a lot of pretty women there, but you can get a variety of either hooking up or actually wanting to date you, and we're all shy and share each other, so I mean it's interesting.
I was that weird person on Tinder meeting other girls to have friends.
Oh, really?
And it was fun, but it was I don't know, because it'd be we all friend judging each other when we first meet. You meet, y'all link up, and it's are you a good person?
Mm-hmm. You're friends, it's you're.
But when you
it's you're dating.
When you meet new friends on the internet and y'all link up, it's it's
that's what I'm saying. When you meet them on the internet first, when you meet them in real life, it feels like you're on a date.
A little bit, yeah. I had fun with that. I use that for. I use Bumble for that, and I had a lot of fun. We had some.
I mean, if I'm ever using POF or Facebook dating, I just won't hit it. That's all I'm looking for.
That's why I messed it up. POF. I don't know where. I was thinking POF in my head, and I said OnlyFans. I don't know why.
No, you're gorgeous. I was gonna say that link. Say that link.
I know. I don't. I mean, I should, but I don't. I should. Maybe. I don't know.
I couldn't get one.
I'm thinking OnlyFans for people to watch me sleep.
Right? Somebody's got to be into that.
Okay, so something else that's kind of new for the dating world is openly three-way couples.
Polyamory.
Mm-hmm. And them actually dating together and reaching out. How would you guys feel if a man or a woman approached you to be with their relationship or just to date them for a while?
I'm honestly, as the one bi woman here, it happens to me quite often, and usually they're pretty ugly. Like, I think like either both men or women are like unattractive, or like the woman's hot and I'm like, that man's not touching me. So, I mean, I just depends on like the vibe. Some people just don't really like. A lot of people don't have good energy. So I'm just like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. Like you can tell people who are actually actually curious and want to like have fun and like expand, versus people who are like trying to like sort of like save their relationship and try to like make it like try to appease their partner, if that makes sense. Like,
bring you whatever toy.
Yeah, the toy. I'm like, yeah, thank you.
So if I'm gonna ask you, so if everything was like right, they're both cute. They approach you in a respectful way, of course. Would that be something that you would like realistically consider?
Like, I don't know if maybe I wasn't like the greatest person for like some of these questions because I am in a relationship and it's committed and closed. But if I was single, yes. Probably. I probably be living my best life if I was single. But I'm living my best life still, you know. You get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, like you're everything.
Yeah, you have different categories there, but yeah, I definitely would probably consider that.
How long have you been in a relationship?
For almost 3 years.
How was it so?
Literally, like, next month is like 3 years.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you just like to reflect back on when you were single. Were you still like your same size and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so the main thing that we want to touch on is just like the shame in the dating pool. And I just want to hear from you firsthand, like, was it like hard to actually find?
No.
Right?
Do you not see these ladies?
We definitely agree.
She's not the best person. I was tagged in it because of the BBW part. But
he wanted to make sure that a group of women were represented that don't usually get represented and get a voice in a conversation like this.
Right. But, you know, like, I guess maybe I am a good part, you know, to play in this because literally, like, I hated myself my whole life. When I was about 25, I started working in a bar as a cocktail server, and it was a wrap from there. Like, I literally, every day, like, would be a new eventful, you know, like, life. It was I never had an exciting life before that where, you know, like, people were interested, guys were interested in me, you know, and I was always the fat friend. And even, like, now, like, I don't know if things just changed or if things changed with me or, you know, like, or, you know, in the world, what happened, but I woke up one day and, like, just, you know, loved myself.
Yes.
Like, I hated myself for years. Like, I literally, you know, I remember being in middle school and not having options for homecoming dresses because no stores near us had plus size clothes. And
inclusion matters.
Yeah. And now
all the cute bras are for like baby boobs, and then we get the beige ones.
Yes. Even though I love my beige bras. Like, I am very picky. First off, I hardly ever even wear a bra, but I cannot stand, like, my bra to be showing, so I like the beige bras.
I get it.
Can I ask you,
Who? What?
What are some automatic turnoffs for you guys?
Republican.
This girl, McPhee is a Republican.
Is it really?
Yep.
No,
McPhee is a Republican.
Shut up! I'm gonna go get off this ledge right now. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
He's a Trumper?
Yep. Go ahead and finish.
I'm gonna drink before I get home because
I'm gonna redhead.
No, I can't. That's so depressing.
What is an automatic turnoff?
Automatic turnoffs for me are too many damn kids.
How many too many?
How many is too many?
One.
Stop it. What if they're taken care of? Does it even count as too many?
I mean, I've seen ridiculous things.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 27.
I don't know. Do you date women older than you?
Often.
So even if they have like old kids?
I've had that situation before.
They go beat him up, y'all. He's scared.
It's the situation I was telling y'all earlier about the beef slab.
I don't remember.
Genitals as like
No,
getting meat.
we're not gonna talk about it because we're not gonna coochie shame.
I'm sorry, but I just can't talk about it.
That's misogyny.
You don't.
Misogyny.
You didn't even tell us if it was amazing. You were just judging how it looked on the outside.
I mean, it was mediocre. I mean, because she wasn't a head giver, and she was not a head giver at all. It was strange. She was very strange. I do weird things in my life.
Can I ask you though, like, since you're a creator,
Yeah.
have you ever been in a relationship with someone and they didn't like support your dream?
All the time.
You said all the time, so
Every single relationship I've been in, when it came to supporting what I wanted to do, because I was wanting to do music when I was young, and at some point I just said, screw all that. I became a comic, and here I got. So yeah, I mean, like I wanted to do music. I couldn't have I couldn't get support with having people come through with some singles that I knew. All kind of wild,
And for you? What's the question again?
since like you're a creator, have you ever been in a relationship where someone didn't really support your dreams or visions? Or
Because I've been doing creative for maybe a few years now, so most of them are like, oh, like, that's cool to do that. But I mean,
okay, how about a better question? What is the wildest reason someone ever broke up with you? So there's I got some movies.
When I was younger and believed that I was basically nothing, like there was all kinds of reasons for that. But I don't know shit, so
I'm enjoying her confidence, y'all.
yeah, I'm kind of like.
She's just like, oh, I'm the yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to get to that level. I think my first boyfriend, I guess, so he doesn't like me anymore. I guess that's what happened. Second one, he moved to like my family to start a restaurant with his like family. They're from China, and I mean, honestly, they all been like just I don't know, they're just stupid.
I hate stupid.
Yeah, like there's things excuses or like narcissists as well. I mean, I'd say like girls like that's like the whole like pattern. With me at least, because my dad was just like that's what I found other men. Or like my dad in that way, if that makes sense. So it's all kind of like always like me too's kind of just this kind of bullshit thing. Like, oh yeah, like I have child problems or like I have my life's just too busy right now, but like he was fixing every day for like 3 months before. So like what's the truth? What's the truth? Like, you were at my ass for like 3 months before. What's the truth, sir? Mentiras. I see mentiroso. That's what the problem is. Liar. That means liar, sorry. What are your...
I don't know. I'm feeling all this. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I've had some crazy stuff, but it was just like, I've got like a reoccurring one that just drove me crazy and I just never understood it. When I came back to Cincinnati after school and stuff, I was here for a while dating. I'm bi as well, girls and boys. Every time I would try to like make next steps with people, they would just keep telling me like, you have so much going, like you're doing this and you're modeling, and I don't want to like hold you back. Like it's always like,
oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Like, I'm 2'6". Like what? You want somebody from the gutter with you? Like you want somebody that's also struggling. Like you want somebody like that. That was just always so confusing to me.
Yeah.
Like coming back to, I think it's a Cincinnati thing.
No, it's like just the people thing. They're full of shit. Oh, I'm sorry, but they are like. They don't have like either that like they're bad like they're not confident in themselves. They're just like okay, you're too coming for me. Like I have to like catch myself. Basically, is what I'm do as well.
Why do girls break up?
Let's see again. Maybe because like I never really had my shit together.
Weird from high school. That's real.
I mean, it's probably what it was. They always came back for seconds, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like
Toxic traits.
yeah, like they always come back. Like,
Okay, it's obvious that he's toxic. But I want to get it out of y'all. So let's play a game.
Okay. I'm nervous, but okay.
guys ever heard of put a finger down?
Oh yeah, I did it before. Okay. Okay, Caleb,
This is gonna be like. All right.
Scoop keep dropping stuff. All right. Put a finger down if you've ever cheated.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Put a finger down if you cheated this year.
I don't have a limit, so I can't cheat.
Put a finger down if you ever fought your spouse's sister or brother.
Verbal, physical,
Either or.
verbal for sure.
No. Your person's sister or brother. Put a finger down if you put a finger down if you ever like switched friends. Like, you know, when the other friend's cute or the other friend's a better like person for you.
Oh yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Put a finger down if you ever broke people up before.
It was like an accident, but okay.
Know what you did. Put a finger out. You with me? Put a finger down if. Okay, this is already on there. Put a finger down if you've ever had a one night stand. Yeah.
Done that.
Put a finger down.
Those are funny stories. Ugh.
Oh shoot.
That's all I can say for.
Put a finger down if you've ever kissed somebody of the same sex.
Of course.
In a sexual way. I don't know. I don't know if he's counting his dad.
I don't have it. I follow it. Sorry.
Put a finger down if you've ever got domestic with your partner.
What does that mean?
Punch your boyfriend.
Oh no, not currently. No.
No.
They gonna be calling. Like, are you guys okay? She's not talking about him. Okay?
Right?
I got it. All right. Okay, what we got right now? I got
I'm
4.
on 6.
You lying. You was on one hand and then we go rewind it because he's cheating. I got 4 left. She has 5 left. And you have 6.
I have to really think about that shit for a second.
That pinky is a question mark, you guys. It doesn't count.
Well, we need something else to put it down. Okay, so now
Throw one out. Am I not spicy?
There we go.
Throw one out.
The one what?
Throw one out, Ray. I'll put a finger down question.
Okay, hold on. I got one. Put a finger down if y'all ever did it in unnecessary places such as your grandmama's house.
That's not a dating question.
Well,
I mean, like, are we talking about like wild sex
relationship.
places or like
Stop.
Put a
Like-
finger down if you actually dated somebody really uglier than you.
That doesn't matter.
mm,
But they were.
Okay, so put a finger down if you dated somebody just unnecessarily weird.
We gotta learn.
Finger down if you dated somebody literally just because they're a different ethnicity.
That's weird.
Not just because they're black, like because they're like Hawaiian.
why you get hurt for that one?
I mean, that's an ethnicity.
I'm looking at
Black is an ethnicity, and so what?
Well, my thing is like, okay, like the guy I was obsessed with, he was like
Trashy
Hispanic,
shit.
but like he was also like a skater boy. Is that the same thing? I don't know if that counts.
They kind of Hispanic.
yeah, and that's
Like-
the description of somebody that
We got
has that
like
frustration.
Latin fetishes.
Right? Huh?
We got like Latin fetishes, so yeah, that counts.
Okay. I mean, but he also a skater boy too. Like we had that in we were like, both emo. Like we
You
had that in
throwing
common. Me throwing out. Okay. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, have you ever had a one night stand that wouldn't leave your house?
All of our faces.
No. Have I ever had a one night stand that didn't want to leave your house?
Oh. Yeah. Current boyfriend.
Like,
I'm just joking. He wasn't.
I felt something. I'm like, sir, like, please leave the premises. Like, they just fall asleep, and I'm just like, okay.
Put a finger down if you ever had a sneaky link.
Like a friend with benefits, or like, I think
A
so.
whole sneaky link.
but we have to stop, you guys.
Has she run her fingers already?
About one more.
I kept trying to have them up like I had like.
Okay, so somebody already lost. Never mind. I ain't gonna do the last one.
No, go ahead, do your last
Yeah, what's
one.
the last one? I still have two more left.
I put a finger down if you ever dated like a performer that never got up.
What you mean?
A wannabe performer.
You mean like a?
Are you trying to single somebody out here?
I mean, a rock star as a kid, so
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Hey.
myself.
that was a long time.
Yours.
I've
I
had
guess I
multiple wannabes try it.
Oh, try.
Oh, well, all the time. I get all kinds of offers in my inbox. Weird. Back to the weird part. Very weird, strange people. But
And they're all wannabe performers.
a lot.
I'm a rapper. I'm about to have 1 million views, and I'm about to make $1 billion. Just watch, baby.
You will.
We about to
You
go
will.
to Dubai.
You
I'm about to
will.
get you like 5 Lamborghini. I'm glad my wife supports my escapades and career goals.
Yes.
Alrighty, we're gonna drop the fingers.
Okay, my fingers were hurting.
Yeah, my fingers were also tired. All 10 of them that I had the whole entire game.
Right.
But on a serious note, how many of you guys have parents that were married?
Yeah, they were married for like 17 years and they divorced.
Your
My
parents
dad's my mom's a
parents
jerk.
know?
On point, or like in general.
Were you able to see it?
She got married in secret.
Did he come home?
Yeah.
Like, do you live with you guys?
Strange. Like, she got married.
Is he real?
Like, you really
Because it was her business. Damn kids at her wedding.
She came. She went downtown, got married to him, took us to the Roses. Was like, I just got married to an African dude. It was wild.
Yeah, y'all gotta keep life spicy. I'm trying to be like his mom, man. Definitely gotta keep life spicy. But really though, do you feel like being able to like see your parents or them married would have gave you like a better example for marriage?
I mean, I don't know. I would think so. Guess you don't know until
Right.
you have that situation, and I never had that situation. So
What about you? You
Me?
feel like you'd be a good wife?
No. I just depend on the person. I think like, cause like my parents would argue a lot. So I'm just like, I don't want that in my life. I do not want to argue all the time or like, and also like my other aunt on my mom's side, she's married to her like husband, I think for now 20 years, but they hate each other. So I'm just like, I don't want that either. So, honestly, I guess there's married, I guess the married couple I really look up to is my Aunt Karen and Uncle Bo. They really like love each other and they like always considering each other like, oh, do you need this? And like they're so cute. They argue though a little bit.
His name is Bo.
Yeah, he was in the army
Yeah, you need
too.
a bow.
that name.
He was in the army too.
They told us. They really told us. You
Yeah.
definitely need a bow if you want that stuff.
Exactly. Get
My
you a
parents
bow.
are still married, and I do feel like I home make too much. Like I'm just so homemaking. Like I feel like I can do it all because I see my mom do it all. And
Yeah.
we were like they're like them. Hey Joe, you need this, Joe. That's my
Aw.
mom for everything, and it's annoying, but it's goals. Like he literally does wait on her hand and foot, do everything that she needs.
Yeah.
Spoils the heck out of her. They're on vacation every month.
Oh yeah, then my aunt and uncle go on like date nights all the time. Like they go,
Like, it's adorable.
they vacation all the time, and like it's really cute. Yeah, it's really cute. And they just went to like Jamaica for their past like wedding anniversary. So
Do you feel like there's something missing in this generation of women or the dating pool period that you feel like your parents or anybody else had before us?
Something missing. You said
Yeah. Like in this group of women.
no.
No?
Not at all.
You think these are the same women
I think
that your Uncle Bo was talking about?
they are to a certain extent because I mean
but you have Uncle Bo too?
I got Uncle Danny.
Oh,
My Uncle
okay.
Danny ain't no we don't want to talk about him. He ain't meant for podcast.
Okay.
He ain't meant for podcast. He got wants. Shit. What's changed? I mean, my mom. Perfect example. I watched the woman raise me. They had 3 kids, raised them on her own. She dealt with a lot of things mentally. She kept suppressed. She lived next door to my grandmother. And it's just like I have a weirdly wild, like, dynamic of family. So even still, with my mother, I see this toxic movement with her.
Mm-hmm.
and I can call it out any day. I mean, that's my mom, but she's still a person.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I gotta.
And you're saying that you're seeing the same trait in the women that you date?
I've seen it all the time.
So do you think that you might just be dating women like your mom?
I mean, it's obviously for you, but I mean, at the same time, it's realistic. It's there. It happens. I mean, you find small little reflections of yourself everywhere. That's why you end up in toxic situations, because you are a toxic person. I think that's how that really works.
Yeah. Can I chime in? As someone who's doing a lot of therapy and like say psychology and stuff, like your family life is like your first like imprint of like your relationships with the people in the world. So like honestly, like your psyche wants to be right. So you're gonna find someone who's gonna fulfill like whichever parent is like more like whoever you have a more difficult relationship with, you're gonna try to find for someone like that parent. So there are women who are attracted to men, but they date men that are like their mom, like stuff like that. Like it's interesting. But mine, it's like my dad is the difficult parent for me, and he's like emotionally negligent and like very like he's like I wouldn't say he's like a part-time dad. Like he's there when he wants to be there, and then when he's not there, he's just like away. So I feel like I've dated a lot of men like that because, but your psyche wants to be right, and wants to be like, hey, this is the cycle your life's supposed to be on. But you have to like work to fight against it and find something like a helping connection. It's work. Like I've been in this for years. It's work, you guys. We're still trying to get there.
You obviously have your partner, but do you feel like there's like an obvious difference between the generations of men that you see out here?
Oh yeah, like I have a good guy for sure. But when I would like invest time into whatever it was, there's no privacy, there's no trust, like everything is on social media, or like not even necessarily like on social media, but like messaging. Like there's so many different methods to
sneak and lie and cheat. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just like you're saying, this app and that app, a lot of stuff I haven't even heard of. Just imagine if they just delete it every time you're home.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like I've caught people that I was dating doing that, like messaging other people, still having the plenty of fish, not only fans. Yeah, like so it's definitely like really accessible to cheat.
But
Yeah.
it's crazy. The more that we're talking about this, the more I feel like it's just a nature versus nurture type of thing, Us all coming from different backgrounds. Do you feel like we more so should just try harder? Okay, so something that I feel like was kind of lost in my parents' generation is, okay, you guys, please don't kill me or cancel me or try to find my mom, because I will find you. But the older generation used to say stuff like, or even back when stuff like this was legal, they would sterilize people that they didn't want to reproduce,
Oh yeah.
They would
Eugenics.
genetics. They would like
Eugenics.
try to fix genetics so that the next generation can be better and smarter. And it's crazy because that's illegal now.
Yeah.
And it was crazy back then.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful when they do find love and they find each other, because these people are people. We are
Right.
all our people.
Yeah.
But it's just, well, my mom used to always say, before you even lay with a man, you're supposed to check out his family. Is his dad bald? Like, what's going on? Like,
See what kind of genes you're gonna get. Your children would
see
have.
the genetics, But I just
Yeah.
see so many, like, people don't take the time to do that anymore.
That is
You're
very
not
true.
looking at where this person came from to actually see if the person, the mixture of this sugar, spice, nice, chemical X, all of that, is that the right potion to make the person that's for you? Like,
Yeah.
people often find relationships and they want to bring people together. You want to be with somebody, but what about your family? Fuck your family. It's all about love. But what if you're really supposed to mesh your families? You're supposed to blend. You're supposed to be able to be one, You're supposed to be a big, gigantic family, So if you're not able to mesh, maybe that's not your person.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that is deep. I'm trying to think. So I had like one thought. I mean, it just like, where'd it go? Oh yeah, I was thinking just like about like how like women's rights have evolved. So honestly, at this point in time, like most women like make their own money. Because before 1970, we couldn't, like, none of us could own, like, our own bank account without having a husband or, like, your father or brother sign off on it. And you guys knew that, right? Everyone knew that here.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can, like, now that we can have our own ambitions and our own goals, like, for a lot of people, like, their first goal is not going to be getting married. It's going to be more so, like, be financially stable and then finding someone that fits in your lifestyle,
When you were a little girl, did you, like, dream of a wedding?
No.
You'd never thought about a dress and some colors and, like, baby breath
I
and, like, walk in and dancing
really?
and, like, what if that was me and I want to
No, I want to be Britney Spears. That was my, like, Britney Spears, Beyonce. That's what I literally, like, wrote songs since I was, like, 6 and I, like, be on the playground.
Never imagined a wedding.
Not really. I was like, okay, my sexuality I struggled with, like, my whole life. So, like, I didn't, like, I would make my Barbie dolls make out and I didn't know what it meant. So I was just like, I don't know.
That none of them ever got married.
No, they would just make out. Make out and fight. Like, they would make out and fight.
Nature and nurture. Did you used to dream of a wedding when you were a little girl?
Not really. Like what you said, basically, like if you were at a wedding and you admire like different parts of it, but
yeah.
I never put myself in those shoes. Like never thought that.
I just seem not only they're so expensive. I'm like, I want to go to other people's weddings and drink their alcohol.
Even as an adult, like I literally just went to my cousin's wedding like 3 weeks ago, and that's the first wedding I've been to in over 10 years.
Yeah, same. I actually went to one. Yeah. And it was nice. Like, my cousin's wedding was in Atlanta and it was so nice. I'm just like, this must be a lot of money. But I'm like, alcohol. Free alcohol. I was like, I'm trying to get my rest of my family members. Like, so who's dating? You guys should get married. You guys should get married. Yay, more alcohol.
Wedding. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm going to see this thing go on forever, honestly.
No, the matchmaker person at the wedding that makes your night feel so special, but they're just drunk. Literally. What about you?
So it's about wedding.
Have you ever like thought about it when you were like younger?
I did.
Like, let's say preteen.
I was a real lover boy up until I was about 19. I got engaged around that time.
Aww.
And then she broke out with me on Thanksgiving, and then
like in person.
In person, in front of my whole family. Like it was sad. Thank you.
Have you gone to therapy? Like, have you?
I always fail.
You should go to therapy for that one. That's traumatic. That is traumatic.
Was she with the family when she did it?
She did. She right at the house. Right at the house. I'm going to go see Jake. Jake is my best friend at the time. He was a cool guy. The only white dude I hung with. That was crazy. I was like, wow. So like this black girl from Wyoming just really did me like this.
Wait, you for your best friend Jake?
Yeah.
I'm happy you called it off. You chose.
That's the novella, man. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Don't get married in therapy.
Yeah, go to therapy, you guys. I'm looking at you. Go to therapy. I love my therapist. She's so great.
You done made me lose my train of thought with the dang hugs and Jake that we gotta find.
Right? I'm like, I just didn't hear like this is a damn novella.
Jake now.
This is a damn novella.
Emotionally involved. But I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in today. Please follow us and support us on Anchor. Once again, my name is Aziza Red. Be sure to support our new sponsor, Dolce De Niro, and our CT Time. Oh, can you actually see?
See a little bit.
Our CT Time gear. Here we go.
We got gear now, y'all. We got cups and shirts. So if anybody wants to
You said 4 minutes.
Should I?
Alrighty.
Yeah, we got cups. We got bags very soon and shirts. So if anybody wants to support by getting, like let us know.
Alrighty. So we have about 30 seconds. Anybody want to close out?
Okay. Make sure to check out Make Mythology Monday on YouTube. It's awesome. I'm awesome. You guys are all awesome.
And what is your cake brand?
Occasions by Talisa.
Okay, and where can we find your stand-up comedy?
You can find my stand-up on YouTube at Dimitri Craft or on Instagram, crafted_up, all lowercase.
Alrighty.